I'm on my way to Carrington, where Manchester United are about to announce a partnership with Malta, home of the world's oldest Manchester United supporters club. So, Minister, tell me, what does this deal mean to Malta?
A partnership with Manchester United, one of the world's leading brands, is something great for Malta. It reflects the ambition of the country to become the leading destination for travel and tourism and business in the Mediterranean. Malta is a big supporter of Man United. They'll feel at home. We'll make sure that they're treated well and that they'll have a great time.
I'm looking forward to it. Bryan Robson also told me he's been many times. It's a great country to relax with nice weather, food, hotels. So yes, you will see me there very soon.
As many fans know, I spent the past 4 years filming a documentary about the world's oldest Manchester United supporters club. Today, the Maltese government and Manchester United celebrate that milestone by announcing a 3-year partnership. A deal that will see United promote Malta as a tourist destination to its global fan base.
This is the beginning of a journey, beginning of a fantastic partnership, but also friendship that I feel that we're already building together as Manchester United's official destination partner. Very, very proud to even just to say those words. You've seen some of the amazing deep-rooted connection that the club has with Malta, going back 60 years to February 1959, when the great Sir Matt Busby wrote to the Malta Supporters Club, making them our first and now our oldest official club. I'm delighted also that Joseph Tedesco, I've just met as well. Joseph, where are you? Hello, Joseph. Head of the Malta Supporters Club is here to represent the loyal and passionate Maltese fans. And those who've met Joseph, as I just had the pleasure to do so, can see the depth, the passion, the commitment. And I say it is genuinely a love between the island, the club, and between the fans and this great club. Malta has, of course, so much to offer, and throughout the years, Sir Matt Busby, Sir Alex Ferguson, Mike Phelan, amongst many others, have brought teams to the beautiful island. And we'll be speaking to and listening to Bryan Robson, the great Bryan Robson, a little later. He's a huge fan of the island as well, and that was one of the first places that he visited. So it's both the coaches, the teams, but also the players and the great ambassadors and legends of this club have fallen in love with Malta. Those of you who have visited Malta know it's got something for everybody. It's the hidden gem that we are immensely proud to be associated with, and we'd like to share that with the rest of the world. So on behalf of everyone at Manchester United, thank you so much again for making the journey here today. It's the beginning, well, it's one step in a journey that's taken 60 years and will continue for many years later. We're so excited by this partnership. It means a lot to us personally as well as professionally, and by the new friendships that we are building. And we anticipate many great things to come for our fans and for the island. So I'd now like to invite Conrad Mitzi, Malta Minister for Tourism, to the stage to say a few words. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Conrad. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm personally very excited today. It's an honor for our country to partner with one of the best and greatest brands in the world, not only of football, but brands as a whole. Manchester United and the partnership with Malta is certainly filled with tradition, with love towards the club, but there is also a common vision for the future. Malta is an aspiring country which is changing. We have our own traditions, but our vision for the future. Our vision for travel and tourism and for the business traveler is to become the leading destination in the Mediterranean. A destination which will cater for the needs of the travelers, where people can enjoy wonderful events, walk through the streets of Valletta, go and entertain themselves to world-class theatre, enjoy sporting events, and obviously enjoy our culture, culinary arts, and events and things to do. I had a dream, obviously, and which I shared with Ronald Mitzi, and our dream was to actually partner with a world-class brand. And Man United was obviously the obvious choice. Its power of reach, which extends to 1.1 billion fans, is something which is amazing. The language of football is a language of love. It's a language of friendship. it's a language of competition too, which is healthy. You know, we want to strive and do better, and that reflects the spirit of Malta too. Through this wonderful partnership, we'll be able to not only consolidate and work on marketing initiatives jointly on traditional markets where Manchester United is strong, but also look beyond our shores and expand in markets which are new to us. These include the United States, Asia, such as South Korea, Japan, China, and other markets where Manchester United is truly a treasured brand. We will work together on a marketing plan, which we have devised the principles of, and we will have annual plans which we will measure results together. We will truly enter into a relationship. We will resource this contract because we believe in it. And through the partnership, we'll increase the visibility of Malta. We will have our visibility at Old Trafford in all home games this season, and for the next 2 seasons too, which is amazing. The partnership is for 3 years, but we hope that it will go beyond that. We'll ensure that we'll have essentially partnerships with first team players who will obviously visit Malta, and we can actually do joint promotion events. We will work with legends like Bryan Robson here, who truly loves Malta as well. And we can actually work together on different propositions. We'll obviously leverage Manchester United's deep coverage on social media, which will help extend our promotion. And we will proudly display the Man United logo on all the Malta Tourism Authority documentation, and I hope that other government departments will also follow suit to include the proud description of official destination partner for Manchester United. We look forward to, push ahead with this partnership to implement the key initiatives. I would like to thank all the people involved in this partnership. I would like to thank, obviously, the Manchester United commercial team and the partnerships team who worked so hard. I would like to thank Ronald Mitzi, our permanent secretary, who spearheaded this initiative with the support of the Malta Tourism Authority, with the chairman who's here present, as well as my team at the ministry, who were very passionate about this initiative, including Alex Kutaya and Max. We look forward that this initiative will truly, give results, and I'm sure it will, and it will lead to beautiful things. Thank you once again, and I hope that you all enjoy this wonderful experience here in Manchester. Thank you.
Robbo, what is it about Malta which you love so much?
Well, if I can go back to when I was 19 and I was playing for West Bromwich Albion, I met this girl in Birmingham. Unfortunately, her dad had an apartment in Malta. And so the first 2 very good, cheap holidays was actually in Malta, because all I had to pay for was the flights, and then her dad did all the rest. That's why I married her. So I got to know over the years after that what a great island Malta was. The beaches, the bars and restaurants were great. But the thing which always captured me was the people were always so friendly towards British people. And then when I actually came to Manchester United, I met this guy called Joe Glanville, who was a big friend of my father-in-law. And so it was incredible that he knew my father-in-law and become good friends. And then Joe Glanville was mad Manchester United fan, which I found out in the coming years. And so it's always been a great place for my family and for me to visit. The thing about Malta as well is they know about the football. The passion for Manchester United over in Malta is second to none. Only in June, I went across to the 60th anniversary of the Supporters Club branch, and we had 2 fantastic functions. Couldn't be better. And so Gary Neville, Nicky Butt, Scholesy and myself were there. And it was just a pleasure to be there, and they looked after us so well. So it's always going to be a place that all the lads will always go back to.
You've been there often, so you've had some good experiences, good times with the supporters?
Twice this summer. you know, they do get you a little bit drunk now and again, like, so that's not good with the players. We're not allowed to do that with the players, but you're allowed to do it with the legends. But yeah, I mean, I went across to the anniversary of the supporters club, but I was on a Mediterranean cruise a month later, and one of the stop-offs was Valletta, and so that was really interesting as well. I went for a bit of lunch with a couple of people who I know from the supporters club branch. Like I say, it's just a great place for Manchester United fans and players to visit.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be back soon as well, no doubt.
Certainly will.
For now, though, round of applause, Captain Marvel, Bryan Robson.
Thank you very much.
I have to accept that I've never been to Malta, but since now, I'm very much looking forward to it. And just before I came, I had a conversation with David De Gea. He's been there. I think he's been with the national team. And he told me that the support for United is incredible. He told me that everyone was looking for him out of our players in the national team because of the United fan base in there. So, yeah, it will be great for me to go and discover your country.
At the end of the season, everyone likes to go away or international breaks, go away and recuperate. And like Juan said, with the family and the friends, and it's important, but it's also important to stay fit and you know, because you've always got a game around the corner, or, you know, if it's in the off season, you know, you've got pre-season, so it's going to be tough for you. So if you don't keep yourself up to speed, fitness-wise and in shape, then, you know, you'll have a slow start to the season. So it's important.
I like places where the sun, you know, a nice beach, and I've heard that Malta, they have it, and it's very beautiful. So yeah, it would be great to go there one day.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd have a lot of people willing to show you the sights of the wonderful island of Malta if you do go. Juan, so something you would look to do then, visit Malta and experience the culture and the history of the place?
Yeah, of course. I mean, there's many countries in the world that I haven't been, and I love traveling. So, yeah, I'm going to put Malta in the top of my list. So it will be great to go there, and especially, as I said before, to realize how much love fans have for United in Malta. I think Bryan lived that, so yeah.
Yeah, we've got some of the members of the supporters club there, Phil, from 1959, February 1959, that supporters club has been running. Just goes to show the passion of the island for our football club. Yeah,
it's incredible. I think I heard before that they had the oldest supporting United's club in the world, so it's incredible support for us. We're really appreciative of that, and you know, like Juan says, I've never been to Malta myself, but it's somewhere that I'd love to go, love to visit, take the family and see it for myself. So hopefully one day I can make that possible.
Let's make it a hat-trick, Andreas. You're going to visit Malta as well, yeah? It's on top of...
No, all together, actually.
Yeah? Separately, yeah.
We've got on a flight now.
You going to get there, Andreas?
Yeah, you know, what can I say? They said everything already.
Yeah. He'll be there too. He'll be there as well.
Okay, guys, can we just get everyone just to shift a little bit further down, if that's okay? Sorry about that.
Actually, you just want me off this photo.
Okay, just keep going, keep walking. Okay, so can we just, sorry sir, there we go. If we get everyone looking at this camera for me, that's absolutely great. Couple more. Perfect, that's lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, comrade.
Pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Looking forward to it.
That's yours, by the way.
We'll send by DHL.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Great stuff. Thank you very much for that. Okay, the players going to break for some TV interviews now, so can we just have a round of applause there for Juan, Phil and Andreas. Thank you very much.